Good day, students. We are going to take a very important lesson for today in General Mathematics Grade 11 class. So last time we have learned about operations of functions. Given two functions f and g, then we can perform operations, the four basic operations of integers can also be performed or be operated in functions. So I hope that you will practice all your skills that you have learned last time about this one in adding functions. You'll just add as is. And again, in subtracting and getting the difference between the function f and g, you'll just make sure that you subtract properly using your skills in integers. And also the product will be product of functions is like multiplying numbers. And then the quotient is like making operations in ratio. Now, we all know that in evaluating functions, we substitute a certain value of domain into the value of x in our functions. Now, this time, the continuation of the two concepts, the operation of functions and the evaluation of functions, we can come up with another functions in combining two functions, wherein the domain of the other is the function itself. Now, the composite function of f and g, denoted by f o g or f circle g, is defined by two conditions. There are two conditions to understand and follow for us to somehow understand this composite function or the composition of function. We will compose a function from two functions. Sabi dito, number one, f o g of x is equal to f of g of x. Meaning to say, we can read this one as f circle g of x equals f of g of x. Meaning to say, we will, if we will get the values of f o g given two functions, we will find f of x, and then we will make g of x as its domain, and then we will solve the function to identify the composite function. And then, as what I've told you, x is the domain of g, and then g of x is the domain of f. Parang ganito siya ang kanyang illustration. So the domain of g is x, and then we have g of x, and then the domain of f of x is the g of x itself. That is what we call f o g. So the domain of f o g is the set of x satisfying condition 2, wherein the operation that combines f and g to produce their composite is called function composition. Now, we have an example here given two functions f of x and g of x, wherein our f of x is x squared plus 3x minus 4, and g of x is equal to x minus 2. So, evaluate the following. The first one to evaluate is, we will just review our evaluation of function, wherein we're going to find the f of -1. So, because it is noted that this is f, so we will just go to the function f, which is x squared plus 3 of x minus 4. X squared plus 3x minus 4, I should say. So, isosolve lang natin yung f of -1. Alright? So, si x squared, papalitan natin ng -1. Si x, papalitan din ng negative 1, and then minus 4. So on and so forth, meron tayong negative 8. Okay? So maliwanag naman yan, ano? Ngayon, the second task that we are going to take is we're going to find the f of g or f of g of x. So, kinopya lang po natin yan. Given two functions, again, ito po yung dalawang functions natin. Hahanapin daw natin ang f of g of x. So, I wrote this way, and then we will write the function f of x, and then we will write the f of x minus 2. So, the domain that we have here is x minus 2. Ito pa rin po yung sa values of f of x. Now, isa-substitute natin tong negative x minus 2 dito sa x squared plus 3x minus 4 sa lahat ng values ng kanyang x. So, kinopya lang po natin. Instead of writing x, isinulat po natin yung x minus 2. Ito po yun. Okay? Lagyan lang po natin ng Crayola. Tapos, plus, ito po yung plus, 3x. So, 3 times x minus 2 na naman. Ito na naman. Okay? Kasi x na naman siya ulit, no? Tapos minus 4. And then, we simplify and perform the operations that is needed. Square. Ito po yung kanyang sagot. Alright? Dito. Tapos, 3 times x, 3x. 3 times negative 2, 6 minus 4. Ito na po yung kanyang kabuuan. Okay, without the parenthesis. And then, x squared, negative 4x plus 3x, negative x na lang po natitira. 4 minus 4, 0, kaya ito na lang po natitira, negative 6. Ito na lang po yan. So, all in all, that is our composite function now. Okay? So, easy lang po siya actually. Madali lang po siyang tandaan. Now, balik na rin naman natin ang posisyon. We're going to find GOF. GOF. Okay? Of X. So, kaparehas lang po siya nito. At parehas lang po siya ng concept kanina. Instead of substituting any number, we will substitute the values of f of x. Ano ang values ng f of x? Ito na po yun. X squared plus 3x minus 4. So, instead of writing x, sinulat po natin yung buong function ng f of x. And then, minus 2, ayan. Tandaan nyo po yan, ha? Minus 2 po yan. Teka, paano ba to? Yan. Yan. Alright. So, parehas po yan sila, ha? Baka malilito kayo. Yan lang po ang kaparehas niya. Tapos yung x, pinalitan po natin ng x squared plus 3x minus 4. That's why we have x squared, and then we have 3x, and then we have minus 4, tapos minus 2, we have minus 6. So that's the overall new function or the composition of function of g and f. Okay? So, meaning to say, we have our new function, which is the f of GOF of x. So, susulat ko lang yan dyan para po maliwanag sa atin. Okay? Ay, nawala. Wait lang. Balik natin. Now, the last one that we're going to take is we will take the FOG, ayan, of negative 5. Now, itong FOG na to, given the same functions, ito na po yan eh. Ayan. Letter B. Meron na po tayong ganyan. Ito na po yun, FOG. Alright? So, using the same function, sabi rito ay, we will find the FOG. Ayan. Ito na po yun. Kulayan lang natin ha. So, let's color this one. Ibang kulay na lang. Tapos na yung yellow eh, no? So, ito na po nasolve natin kanina, FOG po ito. Tapos, hahanapin po natin yung FOG of negative 5. ito na po ang gagamitin natin. Alright? So, to use that one, the same as evaluation of functions, negative 5 will be substituted to all of the x here. So, yung x squared, negative 5 square. Negative x, so yung x, negative 5, and then negative 6. Now, negative 5 square is 25, and then yung dalawang magkasunod na negative, magiging positive yan. Okay? Kasi magmumultiply yan eh. Kaya, positive 5, tapos minus 6. Now, 25 plus 5 is 30 minus 6, 24 po yung ating FOG of negative 5. So I hope that you somehow understand composite functions and evaluation in composite functions. If you have questions, just free to comment in the comment section below. Thank you for watching.